You are further than you think. It's really hard to appreciate your life when you're in it, when you're in the game. It's always when you're zooming out, when you're looking back, when you have a bit of distance between you right now and the past. That's when you realize that you've already come so far. So I haven't been posting videos that much because recently I've joined this salsa club so that I go salsa dancing quite often, and I'm learning new stuff every time. And honestly, I enjoy it. I'm living my life. But every day when I go home, either it's during the evening or at night, when I open the door, I feel like, man, there's just this sort of flatness in my head. I feel like my life has been pretty stagnant. Even though I go to the salsa class, I still feel like I'm not really doing that much. Almost feel like I'm just trying to do something for fun, but I'm not really in the war zone and trying to improve myself as before. Honestly, it wasn't the first day that I have this feeling, not even the first year. And sometimes, even when I'm outside, when I'm hanging out with friends, I feel like I'm zoning out because I am not really doing things productive. Kind of like a mixture of guilt and a little bit of anxiety. But I was just feeling like I was wasting my time. Then a few days ago, I was just cleaning my apartment. Then I found this journal that I wrote maybe like 15 years ago. And I remember I brought it here to Canada 5 years ago when I came here. And I have never opened it. So that was pretty much the first time I opened it in 5 years. And what surprised me was that it almost didn't feel like me at all. Like I was a completely different person and I was at a completely different space 15 years ago or even 10 years ago. I was constantly worrying about my grades, my GPA, because I wasn't the best student. Or I was just worried about some girls that I liked who didn't like me back in class. And I was worried about my graduation, and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do after I graduate. I would have no idea that one day I would move to a new country, starting a new life and a new career, meeting a bunch of new friends, and speaking a whole new language. Like, man, my 20-year-old self would have been so proud. Proud of me being able to step out of my comfort zone and try to reach out and make new friends in another language. Proud of me trying to meet people, trying to ask people out, and maybe I mess up sometimes, then I learn from my mistakes. So many things I could be proud of, so many things that I have achieved, and so many things that I have experienced, and so many places that I have traveled to. When I look at this whole picture, when I'm zooming out, I'm like, man, I have come so far and I've done so much. And that feels pretty fucking good. And it doesn't really feel like it when you're just living your day-to-day life. It feels like you're just repeating the same thing. So what I want to leave you with is not a conclusion. It's just a little exercise. Try to think back 5 years, or if you can, maybe 10 years. Think about who you were back then, what your goals were, what you were worried about, and what you wanted, and what you felt impossible. Then look at you right now. I'm sure most of the time you feel surprised. I think the reason we struggle so much to appreciate what we have is that we're always looking forward to new things, new experience, or more money, more growth. And that's not a bad thing. That's probably what got us here in the first place. But maybe we don't have to choose between gratitude and ambition. We can have both. We can just look back, feel that, and still want more. Maybe the best way to push forward is knowing that how far you've already come. So whenever you feel tired or feel like your life is stagnant, maybe take a step back and try to zoom out a little bit. And I promise you, you'll realize that you are further than you think. You're in the middle of your own story. So love your life and live your life and enjoy your life. Take care.